So we're on our way to Felglow Keep. Yeah, that was fun. Vilcus is looking good in his dragon armor. So Felglow was actually really easy. Lazgar has really good magic resistance, and she just chopped through them. So I'm not going to show that. She didn't go into the room with the invisible entities. I have a ring of magic resistance, which is takes me to very high magic resistance levels, and so I can switch between two-handed damage, additional two-handed damage, or additional magic resistance. And I think this battle axe does 1300 damage before I take a potion. So, yeah. So basically I want to just run through here as fast as I can just because it looks really cool. That's what I'm going for. I'm going for the good video content, really exciting video, fast moving, exciting. Because normally I don't do that. Look at that health level with that shout. That's really cool. Actually, I'm just trying to use shouts. I normally don't use them, and I'm just trying to make an effort to use shouts more. And I don't really need anything in there or anywhere else, actually, so yeah, pretty much the indiscriminate looting is over. Yeah, Lazgar has everything she needs. Yeah, there's loot down there to the right, but we're going to skip that. You know, when you get to the point you know exactly where every NPC is and what you're going to face, you maybe have done the quest too many times. I'm not sure. But I do like this quest, and I really like killing these Falmer with this battle axe. This is very cool. Did that guy actually need 2 hits? That's, yeah, pretty much one hitting everything. After I kill these Falmer, I do stop and pick up the Falmer ears. They're just way too valuable. I can't let those go. It's amazing how much faster this quest is to do when you sprint the entire way.
They should be. This projection should be lit up like the night sky. Something is creating an incredible amount of interference.
I guess there's some place we have to go next. Okay, here we go. Labyrinthian. So this is a method that I use to kill all of the nasty things in this little room. Well, not all, but almost all. There's a lot of stuff in here. And none of it likes fire. So I have an idea that fire runes would be great, but you can't put them right in front of the doorway like I just did, because these Draugr have shouts that'll just set the runes off. But I'm still convinced that I could use those runes if I put them someplace other than right in front of the door. And then let the Draugr come out of that room. I don't know if they come out. It's an idea to use fire runes. Oops. Didn't let the shout recharge. So here's something else you can do. You can have them come up to the gate and you can kill them while they're standing next to the gate. So Lazgar has, I'm gonna just cut to recharge the shout, and then recharge the shout, and I'm gonna skip over the waiting periods. So recharge and open the door. Yeah, and they keep lining up to die, so that works out really well. You can really thin the herd. Yeah, you better back off. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, now even the Atronachs are backing up. Okay, so we do this a few times, and then they're not interested in playing anymore. So that works out. But you're going to notice how the room's going to look kind of empty. There's not much there. There's that guy who pops up out of the ground, and there's not much here.
Yeah.
I want to try, I want to see if how much my Warhammer staggers this dragon. So I don't want to power attack and kill it. I want to see how much he staggers. Actually, that was kind of hard to see, but I think it did stagger him quite a bit. And then Dragon Priest, slow time to freeze them in place, and yeah, a good power attack. I've played a lot of Skyrim and Requiem without putting an enchant on my weapon. For some reason, I don't like having to recharge it. It's not that hard. I just prefer not to. So there's no enchant on this. Not that it needs one. I mean, yeah. What would an enchant do? I did use a silver greatsword in this playthrough, and I put Soul Trap on it to fill some petty soul gems to level enchanting. But I had no intention at all of putting anything on this weapon. I don't know, I would probably put something on my weapon if I were going to do the, go to the Soul Cairn, probably. Vampires really hate fire. So, yeah, another level. What really struck me with this playthrough is if you're using two-hand weapons, how much you don't need besides two-hand weapons. I mean, I can't think of anything that else you need to get through the game. I really should play more in third-person view. It looks better, but I'm so used to fighting in first-person view because, in my opinion, that's the best way to do archery if you're trying for accuracy. So I'm just so used to first-person view that third-person view makes better video. And every once in a while I remember that when I'm playing and go to third-person view, but not enough. And for two-hand fighting, you know, this looks pretty cool. Yeah, I think I've cleaned them all out. There sure were a bunch of them.
Did he warn you that your road would only serve to strengthen me.
Definitely not a mage. I've never played a mage before, so...
Ron! Mita! Stop now. We have to keep moving.
Kiss your hand.
And there's the bag of holding. Plus 100 carry weight. Yep, 4 of them. I like collecting those. Those are very cool. Power bashing. Everyone has a different style of play that they enjoy. I don't really like dodging. Even when I play an evasion character, I'm not big on dodging. I've played entire games as an evasion character and never put a perk in dodge. Or timing, backing out and moving in to hit the character. I like blocking. I like stepping right up into the enemy and blocking. I think you have to find the play style that you enjoy and then play that. So most people enjoy the skill of not getting hit, staying just out of range, and then stepping in to hit the enemy at just the right moment. My style is more run in and hit the enemy before the enemy hits you, and then if it's too close, then back off completely. I mean, run away, get out of there, and then do it again. But step into the enemy and fight. So that's kind of my play style.
I'm gone!
Yeah, there's some interesting loot in there. But, Lazgar doesn't need it. This is the word wall.
Wrong. Mita!
Slow time. Yeah, now I have all of the words, all 3 words of every word that I want, and got the last word right before this fight, so yeah, perfect. And that's the perfect shout for the fight that's coming up. I have a basic rule of always keep your enemies in front of you. Don't let them get to your side or behind you. So even if they're weak, it drives me nuts to get surrounded by enemies.
Agreed. We all stay together.
That's why I backed off, and so that I could come back and all my enemies would be in front of me. And I want to do that here too. I want to use choke points to make sure that the enemies in this room are always in front of me, and I don't get surrounded. I think the Dragon Priest can actually take command of your Atronach. But the Atronach is just meant to be a distraction. Yep, I'm using this doorway as a choke point. Now this doorway. Well, that looks like that cut their numbers down. And what is that? That's weird.
Wrong. Mita!
Okay, I know what that is. The game sometimes glitches out and you get that, yeah, that's not there, I don't think. There's never anything good in this chest. Yep, guess I'll be seeing you in a minute. Okay, I expected him to be on that platform, but that's not happening. There's a whole bunch of stuff up there, and that's new. Ghostly Dragon Priest. Okay, I don't remember those being there before. Okay, so this battle axe does 1100 damage. I could use a 20% ring, but I'm not using it. And with a potion of two-handed, I do about 1600 damage. So that's just, it's just crazy.
No!
Okay, I saw the boss come around the corner, and I want to use Berserker Rage. I'm not going to need the white file. Yep, so 3 words of slow time, and then the Berserker Rage slow time effect. That's very cool. Dragon Priest just don't have much of a chance against orcs. And 3300 damage. And that's without the white file. That's just a basic alchemy potion. And also I could get about 23% more if I put the ring on. But the ring wasn't necessary. You're doing 3300 damage, you might as well wear a ring of magic resistance.
I'll seal this whole place away.
Yep, nice talking to you.
Didn't stand a chance.
Let's see, is there anything cool here? Yep, piece of jewelry. I think there's a set of leather armor here too, in that room. Okay, level 58. Not bad. That looks awesome. Now we have something we have to do. The big reward for this quest.
Look!
That is very cool. And there it is. And I'm going to take all these back too. That is really powerful. Okay, at this point she's level 55, or 58, and she has 100 in everything that we need 100 in, and she's strong enough in the other things. That drops our armor down to 1473, but then we can put alteration of about 150 on top of that. Magic resistance of 88%. And I'll probably swap that out in most fights and put on a 20% more damage with two-hand weapons. But when facing mages, I'll use the magic resistance ring. And that drives the numbers up really high. And with this mask, the ability to regenerate health and stamina is just unbelievable. And that's how she looks. She looks awesome. She looks absolutely awesome. So I'm going to go back and smith that up to increase the armor. Yep, and there she is. And the last 20 hours when I was killing things with two-hand weapons just to level two-hand to 100, she was really powerful, and nothing provided much of a challenge to her. And now that I've smithed the mask up, I have 1367 armor, and that's really powerful, and alteration of 150 on top of that. So the fact is, at this point, I can't play anymore. The moment I got the mask, the game was over. For role-playing reasons, she's done, but also, I'm done playing. For role-playing reasons, she likes hanging out with the companions. Koznak is here hanging out with her. He's been loyal and faithful throughout the whole thing, helping her in every way possible. She likes hanging out with the companions. They helped her a lot. All the companions were a big help, and she likes hanging out with them. But she is going to withdraw from the world. This character was never a fighter and never interested in fighting. And with the immense power that she has, she thought for role-playing reasons, she had to save the world if the world was in danger. But the world's not in danger anymore, and the problems of the world can solve themselves. She doesn't think she should be involved in the Civil War, that she should let people solve their own problems in their own way. She's too powerful. And increasingly, she is drawn to the way of the voice. Lazgar retires to the Greybeards and spends her time studying the way of the voice and returning to what she was, which was a very peaceful person who was not interested in fighting. And it's really cool to me that Lazgar made that decision. She wanted no more of violence, no more of fighting, because she never really wanted any fighting in the first place. She was a peaceful orc. And in the end, she found her way home. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the series. I tried to share some things about building a powerful character. It was fun to play. I really loved playing this character. I really enjoyed this game. And thanks to everybody for watching and for your comments and for your support. I really appreciate it. Thanks.